Hi and hello Let's Play fans, it's your old pal Berg787 back with a brand new Let's Play series, and yes, as you can see, it is going to be Total War Rome 2 Emperor Edition. We are going to be playing the Grand Campaign on Legendary difficulty, something that we did a little while back, but unfortunately my save file got corrupted, and we had to end that series about 10 episodes in. Hopefully the same won't happen, I don't see why it should happen again. So, but fingers crossed still. Yeah, I was quite surprised that I got quite a lot of positive feedback in regards to that. Just like random people being like, yeah, when are you going to continue this? What's going on? When are you going to play it again? And I've been basically saying for like the last month, yeah, soon. But what with Christmas and New Year and all that, and just trying to record other series, making sure Civ and Blood Bowl are regular. I just haven't had the time, but now I have the time. And the time has come for us to play. So let's go and get that Grand Campaign started. I think the only difference from last time, I think last time I went with House Junior. I think this time we're going to go with Julia. So Barbarian Subduers plus 15% melee attack during battles against barbarian tribes, which is handy when we go up against barbarians. And Romanization, plus 6 to cultural conversion. Yeah, in general, marching orders plus 15 movement range of all armies. That's just standard for Rome. And Rome Legions, plus 2 recruitment slots, all of your provinces. So good times. I don't think there's anything else specifically to mention, so let's get going.
You are at war with the Etruscan League.
Alright.
March north.
Shush, we don't need to listen to you. Just want to make sure that you're shushed. Okay. So as standard, we start off at war with the Etruscan League. We're going to go and crush them. And then go and fight Carthage, most likely. But we'll see how things pan out. You never know with Total War, things can be different. You can play one game one way and then another game, the exact same campaign, slightly differently. But let's start off with trying to poison some provisions. Failed. A little bit annoying. It means I probably won't go and attack them straight away because I'll just run off. So let's just go to Vafrey instead. No. Had we managed to poison their provisions, they wouldn't have been able to move as far and we could have caught that army, but it's alright. Don't really want rain. Dry will do. Alright. Plan is, come up to here, use our skirmishers to draw them out, and when they come out, crush them with our Hastati. Nice and simple. Alright. You don't need to sprint, lads. We'll just fast forward this bit. Don't really need to hear our general give a speech either. Our enemies will be crushed. We will destroy them. Yes, okay. Less talk, more destroying. So yeah. We will use our velites to sort of move in a little bit, draw them out. Meanwhile, we'll make a sort of horseshoe shape or a U shape here of our Hastani, and when they come out, we will pounce. Alright, almost in position. Almost. We might send our general around to deal with their skirmishers who like to stay at the back. But alright. You lot Come over there. You might start taking a little bit of fire, but you go and attack their spearmen. You go there. You two come there. You go over there. The general can move up a little bit. Alright, that's it. Come on, spearmen. And they're going to get shot at a little bit by their dudes, but it's fine. Oh, here comes the cavalry. Are they going to come out? Are they going to fully come out at us? I think they might. They're umming and ahhing. They're just kind of standing there right now. I know we are getting pelted a little bit elsewhere. That's it. Alright. Back off completely. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop firing in on my dudes. Not at them. Fire at them. You go over there. Oh, don't you do anything. Alright. All of you guys come over this way. Come off skirmish mode because you sort of like auto-pathing rather strangely when you do it that way. Have these guys done everything they need to do? They have, yeah. Alright, General, let's get you around here. These guys aren't going to last too long. You sprint over there. These guys still not fallen? Oh, they almost have. Come on, mob. Alright, they're gone. Alright, you move out the way. You guys can come up this way. Attack these slingers. You guys just move, not when you're getting hit. You come up that way. And we'll run into them. Don't hit this shattered mob. That's it, ignore the mob. Ah, you didn't really ignore the mob. Alright, run through before you start getting hit by our own fucking javelins. Right, you're pretty much done. Alright, nice. All good, stab him through the face. We'll occupy.
Ready for battle.
And we'll level him up. Let's give him warrior, so he's got at least 4 across the board. Alright, I want to keep this slot free because I want to build the workshop here so I can get ballistas. Which means we can't have this population surplus drop below 3 because that's what we need, as you can see here. So that means we can't expand Neapolis, but we can Vafrey because it only takes 1. So let's do that, and we'll build a villa over here. Just come down here to Magna Graecia. It does, of course, Start off with a few public order issues, so we'll get a consecrated ground going over here. You move into Crescentia, because that will help us out in terms of that public order. Alright, what we're also going to do is start getting a little bit of a navy, because we'll need it. Alright, in terms of research, my plan is just to basically rush to cohort organisation, because then we can get veteran legionaries, you know, good troops basically. So we're going to rush to that. The only diversion that we will make is that we will quickly research the battering ram so we can build the workshop in Rome. So that's the plan. And then once we've gone through that, then we'll start to look at our civil technologies. Alright? That is the plan. As always, want to go and sort this stuff out as well, our diplomacy.
We are civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish, and we will...
Good, can't trade with Sparta, unfortunately. They never have a port. Athens, we will be able to trade with them. Sorry, I didn't even see there was an aggression pact. I think I just paid them some money as well, which is a bit annoying, but whatever.
I think trade a bad idea.
They'll come round to it at some stage.
Now,
They're not up for it. Can't trade with them. Can trade with you, but you don't want to. Massilia always likes a bit of trading.
I throw it.
Alright.
Gods of Olympus
Good times.
rejoice when men show such good sense. We have an accord here.
Still got some cash. I think we will upgrade the olive press. And we'll end things there. So good first turn for us. Didn't quite see where that army went, but I'm guessing they went up into the hills. Like I said, I would have liked to have destroyed that army, but whatever. I mean, I could have maybe attacked them, but I just didn't want to. Yep, Athens on Epirus. Okay, all standard stuff.
How may I serve you?
Come on, it's your second chance. Good.
that's your command.
Your will is done.
I don't know if we can quite catch them up there in the hills. No, I don't think we can.
Ready for orders.
I'll move you over here. Meanwhile, I want to get rid of these pricks. And grab a couple of you dudes. Because you're much better. In Neapolis, no. In Neapolis I want to build a shipwright. Just out of cash. You know what?
Ready for battle.
Get rid of one of you, because I do want that shipwright, because we're going to be building a bit of a navy, and I don't want just these cruddy duddies. Because we want to go and take Alalia. Meanwhile, while they have that general there, we might... Now, I'm going to leave you here. This is a strategy where you can run this dude up here and try and get them before they get like any kind of navy or anything like that over here, but it kind of involves keeping this general alive, and I don't really want to do that. Okay. I think that's all alright. Let's just go and check with Athens.
Athena give you wisdom, said.
There we go.
We Greeks are a realistic folk.
I knew they'd be up for it eventually. Meanwhile...
You are welcome.
No, there's not going to be much else doing for a little while yet, so let's end turn. Oh. Let's level you up first. That would be good if I planned on putting you with general, but I plan on you just running around doing your own stuff. Good time. Supply reforms are done. Don't worry about the agent. So as I mentioned, we just want to go and get workshop up and running, and then we're going to speed through this. And also we'll grab a champion when we get a chance, and hopefully he'll be training up our recruits, which is all very nice and well. ambush, eh? They failed to spot us. Excellent. Now, in terms of fighting battles as well, I will auto-resolve certain battles, but there'll be more battles which I think will be more tricky to fight, as in me controlling it, if that makes sense. Because, you know, ultimately the goal isn't to show off like I'm some sort of military commander expert. The goal is to win, right? And the goal to win means, you know, I think... I'm not saying I'm a great general, but what I will say is that I think most great generals would say they don't want hard fights, they want easy fights. And that's certainly what we want. Alright. Maybe have you facing the correct way, that would help. Alright, so you're just going to run down on these bums. Put you boys over here. Put the general over there. Group you up. That's it, charge down on them. You throw some shade on them. Yeesh. Smack attack. You go after their skirmishers. Are you chasing this guy? Where? Oh, I said you go after... You get involved there, you throw your javelins that way. There we go, all nice and good.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, he is, but he isn't as well, if that makes sense. He's just slaughtering people. You know what? Spread out like this. You'll throw more javelins if you spread out better. One of you can get involved over here. The other two don't really need you there. That's better. There we go. Much more raining down on them. A barrage. Alright, they're about to break.
Is dead.
Good times, we can end that battle. 52 losses. I wonder how many of those... Yeah, I was going to say were probably from my own men. Way.
Your next command.
Kill all the captives.
Ready for orders.
Level you up. I kind of prefer the missile damage to start with. Do you have enough to get down here? You do. Don't really see any reason not to just beat the shit out of these guys straight away as well. Again, we'll kind of do the same thing as we did. Not in that last fight, but in the fight for Vafrey, I think it was. We'll try and draw them out ever so slowly and then smash them up. We can probably do it from here as well. Actually, I didn't even really need to group them, but alright, whatever.
Men, pray to the gods and ask for their help in battle.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Just speed this up. I'll see what they're doing. Who's that? It's a unit of, I think it's their spearmen, which is fine. We'll crush them. Yeah, it is their spearmen. Excellent. Exe Lante. Alright. Let's say we go there. Meanwhile, you boyos can come and start to draw these lads out. General, you come over here into the forest, or into this little, I don't know, olive grove, whatever it might be. Come on, lads, you can run over there. Start peppering them. Meanwhile, Hastati, you come over there. You come over there. You two can move up. I think the rest of their force, yeah, is over there in the square. Oh, they don't know whether they're coming or going, these lads. Look at them. Just running around in a circle. Oh, have they decided to commit? Sort of. Eesh. Oh, changed their minds. Oh no, they haven't. Yes, they have. Oh, they don't know. Alright. Get in. Pull out. You lads pepper them from behind. Likewise with you. Don't want you firing over my men. That's it, right into their backs. You never want a javelin flying into your back, I'll tell you that now. Don't need personal experience to be able to tell you that. Alright, these guys have got wrecked up. You lads don't need to go anywhere, just wait there. While we rain down the pain on the remaining dudes. Kind of really don't even need to do that. Didn't I just say don't go anywhere, you fucking idiots? Alright, part 2 is going to be a little bit more trickier though, because they have some horses. But you know what, I could probably just come round and muller him. Move you over there. You come over there. I'll send you that way as well. Well, I left the unit. I thought I left the unit. Do you reckon they can throw their javelins over this building? It'd be pretty awesome if they could, but I'm pretty sure they can't. So we got some slingers there. Mob, slinger. Because I don't want my dudes to be like charged down by the by their cavalry. That's it. Who the fuck are you hitting? Are you hitting anyone? That's it. Start peppering. You guys move over there. I have another unit, I do. Come on, Velites. You're doing a bit of a shitty job here. I thought you'd be doing a better job.
Sons of Mars.
Yeah, you're doing a terrible job.
Take aim!
Alright, so they got their mob. Could just charge them with these guys. You know what?
General! Move, advance! Melee
I've had enough.
engage!
Just want to back these dudes up.
Our general is under attack. I want glory! Astarte! Advance!
That's fine. Alright, they're all massively confused.
The battle is turning in our favor.
General, come around there. Are you guys ever gonna fucking fire at who I'm telling you to fire at? Come in there, fire on them. You guys go that way, you guys come this way. Alright, they're all just going to get smashed together, crushing them from there. Alright, you don't really need to do anything else. Come off that, just move over there. Keep hitting them. General's bodyguard can probably move out. And these Hastati, you can
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
finish off smashing them. Alright, all in all, worked pretty well. Maybe lost a couple more soldiers than what I would have liked, but all good. That's it, sword through the face. We shall take that. Now you haven't got tons to do, so to help you level up, I'll put you in there and do a bit of military intelligence, although we'll swap that round once we can get a champion, which we'll have pretty soon. Who declared war on who? Syracuse declared war on Carthage. Cool, that's actually good, because that usually means Carthage won't declare war on me, because they'll have a few issues fighting Syracuse, which also means then that I'll have time to deal with the rest of the Etruscan League, well, Alalia, and then smash them when I've got a chance. Good, +2 morale for all units, I like that. Province under control, Dalmate, the whole sea settlement captured. Alright. Yeah, you're swapping that in. And that's actually pretty good. +10% charge bonus for all units. I do like that. Yeah, I do like that. That is pretty good. Alright, we'll do that. Meanwhile, so we're still saving that, aren't we, for that, so in 2 turns we can do that. No, oh, we can build in Ariminum. There's 1 that'll drop us down to 3, and we only need 3, so yeah, let's do that. I guess we can build a farm here. Farms are good, need food. An army marches on its stomach, as they say. Let's head over to here. Now, public order's still a bit of an issue over here, so we need to sort that out. And the best way to do that, I think, is to build a Shrine of Jupiter, +4 to public order, and +4 to Latin cultural influence as well, because we are the dominant culture there, but we are on the decrease, so we want to make sure that we have the dominant culture. Alright. Yeah, plus it's another 2 turns till that's done. Well, you can muster a couple more dudes. Also, we encountered a couple of new factions, so maybe we can get some trade agreements going.
I welcome you, worthy speaker.
Yep, superb.
We have spoken.
Not with you. We already knew about you, and I don't think you were particularly up for it.
Greetings.
No. Alright. That's all good, making some good bank at the moment, but that will change once we start to muster our armies. I think we can just end turn. Oh, no, we can't, because I haven't issued my edict. Which for the time being will be... Yes, for the time being will be bread and games, because we want that public order to stabilise, plus food, because food's good, as we've discussed. But we will change that at some stage once Italia is all well in order. They seem to have returned their general, or a new general over there. But don't worry, he'll go the way of the old one as well. Good. So that worked exactly how I wanted it. It's always good. If you haven't actually got anything specifically for any of your agents to do, always attach them to one of your armies, because they will level up plus provide bonuses to your army. I tend to like to have champions attached to my armies, at least until they're massively trained up, or get the champion that can do the training, because he's pretty awesome. Alright, meanwhile, I'm a big fan of Incite Unrest, I have to say. Not particularly great here, but when you're fighting Carthage down there, it's quite handy to do a bit of inciting unrest. If I planned on having her with the army more, I would give her this to give plus 6% campaign movement range to the accompanying general, but as I said, I'm not, so we'll give it up. War declared, Dalmate on Venenti, Olive Press, edict issued, unhappy populace, yeah. Shipwright, okay. Let's move over here. I was thinking of waiting until I've upgraded the what do you call it? The manipular barracks, so I can get slightly better troops. But you know what? I'm just going to go and rush these dudes. I still might just have... I don't know. Is that 6? Yeah, that's 6. The rest can be you guys. Security against... No. Center pull. Now these guys will probably have a full stack by the time we get over there, so it's important that we have our own full stack. Alright. That is that. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. So, end turn. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. It was this. Now, it would be pretty sweet if we could deal with the Etruscan League in episode 1. Although, we may not. We'll have to see how things pan out. But it is good that Syracuse and Carthage are at war, because as I said, that usually means Carthage won't do anything to you. So you can attack them when you're ready. Alright, now we can build that workshop. Good 2 turns. I was thinking of maybe even waiting. But, I mean, what are they going to have? They ain't going to have anything particularly interesting. Might have a bit of cavalry, but it will be alright. Then we can sack loads of these. Actually, hold on a second. We can sack them all off when we've got better units to hire. Now go there. what am I doing? There we go. So we've got a full stack. 10 of them. Don't mind a couple of, well, one for now. Alright. Oh yeah, and now research. So yeah, now we're just powering through to cohort organisation, as I said, because I want legionaries as soon as possible. Also, we can get a champion in 2 turns as well to help train our troops. Lily Biome has fallen to Syracuse, that's fine, and I really have an issue with that. Magna Graecia I will like to pull under my control completely, but Syracuse are, yeah, they're a handy ally to have, especially until Carthage are dealt with. And also, you know, I mean, each game's different, but I don't particularly want to piss off the other Greek states by attacking Syracuse, and most of them are quite pally with them, so, you know. Alright. So we're almost done here. You can move quicker. You move up a little bit. I'll get a few of them as well. Again, we can always disband this as and when we need it. Do have a little bit of cash left. Although nothing really to get. I can't get any agents because I'm at my max. No one can be upgraded. Let's just go back to diplomacy very quickly. See if any of these schmucks want to change their mind. No. I can trade with you. You might change your mind.
Greetings.
Ooh.
Now speak. I am
What
sure
about-
your wares will find a home somewhere.
What about if I
Not
gave
with
you like 100 gold? No.
I do.
I would have paid them 100 gold because I would have made it back pretty quickly, like 1 turn, but don't really want to pay more than that. Don't want to come across desperate. Please trade with me! Oh, loving this orange juice. But you know what the problem is when you drink too much orange juice? When you go to the toilet. And I'm not talking about number 1 either. Just leave it at that. Alright, cool. So now we can get our champignon.
Ready for orders. Fleets reporting.
Yeah, I think I'll jump you two together.
Honor to serve. Hard on the
Move over. Oh, war declared. Missile on Liguria. Yep. Workshop in. Yada yada yada.
Rome needs more ships.
Alright, what can we build? We can upgrade a few things. I suppose we can... Oh no, we can't quite. Oh, we can actually if I change my mind on one of these units. I do want that manipular barracks up and running. Alright, cool. Still nothing else to do. Lily Biome. You know what I don't want? I don't want Syracuse to take Carolis though. That would be quite annoying. But they're not going to take it with the judgment of Thessalonica. Thessalonique. However you want to pronounce it. Alright, end turn. Alalia should be crushed by the next turn. Or the Etruscan League, I should say. I want to kind of try and keep these episodes to 45 minutes, like as a minimum. That doesn't mean that there won't be episodes that are longer, but in general I want to kind of try and stick to 45 minutes or so. I think it's a nice number. It's a nice recording number for me as well. Alright, our spy increased in rank, which is good. I know I said I was going to get a champion, but I'll get him in a sec. I think they just literally have spears. So let's do this. Yeah, they literally just have spears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. And I've got these. What else they got? Some shit and some more shit. And I've got all of this. Alright. This is what I was talking about, as in it might run over 45 minutes. Because this I think is easier than... This is one of the opposite ways of what I was talking about, where there'll be battles where it will look like I've got a... Like, I have a much easier... How would I put this? This battle, I think, would be easier done if I manually do it. I think I'll do better than what the odds were showing me there. Even though it was saying I was going to win, I think I'll take less casualties by doing it manually. But there'll be certain other battles where maybe just I'll auto it, even if it is like looks really easy for me to win, because I think if I do it manually, it will probably be tougher than what it would be the other way around. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Alright. So what we're going to do... It's kind of what we've done before. Really wish I actually had some siege units here, because that'd be awesome. They'd all be bunched up. But we're basically just going to camp out here. Not like that, though. We're going to camp out over here. We're going to put... I should have really put them in front, shouldn't I? Okay. Just this... Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll draw out their dudes, because they're idiots and they'll come out. And we will then engage them. Alright, we've got a navy as well, which I'm not really sure how much we're going to get a use out of it.
Soldiers of Rome,
Our reinforcements have arrived.
It's always, you've got to be careful as well with fights where you have a large navy like this, because you can often get into a situation where you can't dock them all. Like, there's been times where I'll take on a fight manually, which they say that I've got no chance of winning, but I know I do, because I know that they've got like 2 navies that are coming at me, plus their land army, and they can't actually land all of their navy, so it's really like there's an army less, if that makes sense. I don't really want to dick with their cavalry just yet. Just because their cavalry could just run us down. I really wish I had some cavalry here. But it'll be alright. Alright, just start peppering these idiots. And we'll destroy the rest. Alright, here we go. And go on, lads. That's it, someone just slamming a door for no apparent reason. It's always fun. Alright, Velites. Make your way around here. These are all their nincompoops over there, aren't they? Like their city militia. And you'll come around here. I wish you could have it like on fucking Total War Warhammer, where you can like give them a path to go. He's like, look at this dude, he wants to run all the way through that battle. Which does me no good. General, you come round. And we'll start hammering these boys in the back. No, don't start firing at them yet. I could have sworn I gave you some orders to go over there. Look at these noble infantry. Right, once you're around. Alright, you guys attack their noble infantry. You guys come all the way around here. like this, and then we'll start peppering them. Who are these dudes? Levy skirmishers, levy skirmishers. General. That's it. You're attacking them. Good. You start fucking these guys up. I'll bring all you lot over here just for the sake of it, I suppose.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, well, he's not really under attack. He's more doing the attacking. How's this cavalry? They're shaking. They should crumble pretty soon. You can go into them. Hit their slingers. Alright, these guys have fallen. Did we, Alright, yeah, they're dead. Don't know what they're doing. Come out like that. You're fucking them. You crush into them. You hit them. General's lost a couple of his bodyguard, but nothing to worry too much about. You guys start firing into them. You hit them. These are all just still slingers.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Damn right it's turning in our favour. Spread out properly. Alright, General, give him a good little rear charge. That's it, these guys are getting wrecked. What the fuck it is? A mob charging here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Can't believe a mob is charging here.
General!
So we'll give that mob what for. These guys. No, not attack them! I told you to attack these guys, you fucking bananas.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
It's like, no, we'll attack who we want to attack. Alright, you crush them, but one of you come out over here. There we go, we'll give them a rear charge. I think the general's pretty much done now. Don't think he's got much more he needs to do. You guys charge into them. They're getting wrecked. Concentrate your fire there, lads. They're all getting absolutely mullered now. You know what? General lost quite a lot of his bodyguard. I didn't even realise that. Alright, get out of here before I have you killed. Which I don't want to do. There might be some pricks up here as well. I don't think there is, but there sometimes is. Mm-hmm. Alright, these guys are getting really fucked. Come over here and actually join in over here, because this unit's taking quite a lot of damage. You can ram into them. And you know what? I think all of you lot can just piss off, because I think you're just going to cause me some friendly fire damage at this stage, so just all fuck off. Yeah, everyone's breaking. Our infantry can take care of this, the remainder of it. That's it, disperse you slugs. Feel the wrath of Rome. Alright, can end the battle. Did lose a fair few men, but, I mean, we lost less than a quarter of our army. And they lost pretty much all of theirs. I bet probably 100 or 2 of that was probably from my own men. Because I bet if we add up all their casualties here, which I can't be bothered to do, but I bet it's less than that. But it's not that big a deal. These guys are staying, but all of these guys are pretty much going to get replaced anyway, so as long as the Velites didn't get fucked up, it doesn't really matter. Good. All good. Alright, we'll build that. And I think we're going to call episode 1 here. Happy how that went. We managed to crush the Etruscan League in one go, which is always handy. Now the next, I think a large part of episode 2 is going to be just building up our infrastructure, getting everything in order for then attacking Carthage, starting with Carolus. I wouldn't be against Carthage at some stage taking Lilybaeum or Syracuse back off Syracuse, so that we have a justified reason to attack it. But anyway, that'll all be on the next episode. So as I said, first part of next episode, we're going to build infrastructure and then go from there. Hope you enjoyed it. As it's the first episode of a brand new series, please do hit those like buttons. It does me a lot of favours, and we'll see you tomorrow when we continue things. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.